You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast. We are bringing the tailgate to your ear hole. Leave your feelings in the dock. This is the realest podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode brought to you by One Nation Fanwear. Check them out at onenationfanwear.com. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm Kenny Stapler. Bobby, Che, what you drinking?
Oh, chelas. Hey, shout out Raider Nation, shout out Pillagers. Our boy Juice just wanted to put us up on game. He said, hey, Che, check out 805 Cerveza. Not bad. Listen, I actually saw that shit the other day at the store, and I was like, 805's trying to get into the Mexican beer game, bro. I saw that at Lucky's.
Oh, really?
So 805 Cerveza has lime in it. What? Apparently, yeah. So I'm interested. I like 805s. They're a nice little drinkable. I'd rather have an 805 than like Budweiser or even Modelo. I'll drink 805 over Modelo. Don't hate me for that, but
I had no idea there was a 805. I see. I thought you were just talking about a regular 805.
No. This is Cerveza, 805 Cerveza.
Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
But that's not what we're drinking today because that doesn't make it on the show.
Oh no.
That's not what we do here. We're all about the craft brew.
Cervezas don't make it onto the show. Chelas,
specialty beers,
make it onto the show.
Oh, look at the beers just all up in the screen right now. All up in the screen. It's got the waves going. This is a nice little yellow, like almost looks like orange juice, bro. Okay, your boy Bobby Wasabi came through with this delicious brew, and I'm not gonna lie to you. We already tested this out. We took it for a test run just before we started the show. Your boy Kenny was dealing with some technical stuff over here, and so we're like, you know what? There's not a whole lot we can do here except give moral support. So we might as well crack a chela and see what this beer tastes like, and it tastes delicious. This is coming in from New Glory Craft Brewery. Okay, nice cool can. It's got all this fancy it looks like splatter art almost.
It's super arty, bro. Yeah. That's why I got it.
That's why,
you know what? I'm like, my boy Che's pretty arty. That's right. Arty Che.
Arty Lang. This is called Soaked, and this is a hazy IPA. And man, this can has a description on the back, and it's pretty funny. We were laughing downstairs because it's in Surfer Bro talk. I'm not going to read it, though, because it's pretty ridiculous. But anyways, this thing is brewed with UK pearl malt, okay? And then it has some seriously rad Citra and Mosaic hops to round out the beautiful flavors of this beer. So this beer has like a little bit of pineapple there, a lot of dankiness, right? This like last week we were talking about how the beer didn't have like dank flavor. I was kind of like, oh, it has a little bit of dankiness because of the bitters, but this has some danky flavor. Okay, this tastes like it has a little bit of that piney taste, right? That's what you're looking for. And the Citra, the Mosaic is what really gives it that. And then it has a little bit of a little resinous flavor to it too. So, yeah, man, salud, Raider Nation, and I hope you have a chela too.
Salud. And using these beautiful glasses right here.
Yeah, man. Shout out. Right there. Pillaging Podcast.
That's it.
Go get you one.
Speaking of which, we got to do some sponsorship reads here.
Here we go.
And I just got an update. You can actually now get those glasses. They got an official website at bathkeengraving.com. That's BATHKE engraving.com. And I'm digging the pirate ship background there, Mr. Bathke.
Hey.
And I hope you guys are digging the new background, which is what was taking us so long. So we're working on a new look. We're looking at a new look. Hold on really quick. Pillaging. Shout out to Silky Slim. He says, bring out the purple spandex, Bobby, with a $19.99 in the super chat. Unfortunately, we did not get enough thumbs up last week, which reminds me, if you've ever smashed that like button, go ahead and smash that like button.
If you've ever had a stall, smash that like button.
That's it.
No, look, we're going to use the one that Bobby just said, not minutes before we got on air. He said, if you've ever smashed to the Pillaging Podcast, smash that like button.
Yeah.
Okay? And Bobby is here to tell you it can be done.
Oh, yes.
There's love in the air tonight, people. I can feel it. We got some other sponsor reads to do, but real quick, if you want to follow us on Twitter, at PillagingPod, of course, at Kenny Stapler or at Che_PJ4X, PJ4F,
Yeah.
at Kane MT6, at CNPodNet for the whole crew, and last but certainly not least, the man to my left here, Mr. Bobby Wasabi 4080. If you want to donate to the show, you can do so right here in the YouTube chat by smashing that little cash icon, or you could roll on over to paypal.me/PJ4F. That's paypal.me/PJ4F. Also, in the merchandise department, make sure you check out onenationfanwear.com. New content uploading throughout the weeks. New stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, DC4L Custom Tees, who's made the hoodie I'm sporting right now. You can get this hoodie over there. You can also get the T-shirt that I'm wearing underneath this hoodie. I'm always pillaged out, man.
I got this DC Pharrell custom design that was done. It's out of print now. But you know, Dan, if you ever hit him up for something, he's always gonna say, "Yeah, I'll see what I could do for you."
Yo,
So look, in case you guys forgot,
I still got that.
stay, you're goddamn right.
I still got that pillaging shirt I got from y'all that Dan made.
Hey,
That was unfortunately a little too big, but it's easy, yo. It's that life hack, you know. You just throw it into the dryer for like a couple days, and it's dude, it was perfect size now. So now
That's
it fits good, man.
that's it.
There you go.
That's it.
But you don't gotta be like me. Just hit up Dan; he'll hook you up.
Hey,
And we tried it out on the show last week. I've been eating it all week here at the house, but you can go to salsmexicanrestaurants.com to get the freshest West Coast salsa anywhere you live. They ship to the greater 48 states.
I was actually looking forward to that again today. I thought we were gonna kill another one.
There's
another
some.
one.
There's some in the fridge, dog. There's some in the fridge. I only have a few pork rinds left, but there's like celery and stuff.
We'll just be dipping our fingers in it.
You know I don't stock chips. You know I don't stock chips. Actually, I'm down now 25 full pounds, down to 210. Lost 5 pounds over the last week.
Kenny's trying to get into that tuxedo, dog. That's why. You know, he's getting ready for the nesties, bro. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for that shirts off show that we're going to be doing in June.
Oh, so we're going skins.
You know how hot it gets in here.
You got to. That's true. You guys got to give me heads up though, because I got to shave.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Had to buy a whole pack of razors, dog.
In the meantime,
Nah, bro, I can get through one razor.
those of you that are watching on YouTube, let us know how the backgrounds look, man. Spent a lot of time on that. But just trying to get a nice slick look for the show, trying to upgrade every season. So we're going to be trying out some new looks, some new sounds as we go through this off season. So let us know what it looks like. Let us know in the chat or what have you. Also, the Nesty Awards are coming up. We are working hard on getting all of our categories, all of our nominees together. We're going to try to announce those nominees by Super Bowl Sunday, and then we'll be announcing the winners the following week. Don't hold us to that. We're going to try to stick to that schedule as best as we can.
Hey.
Also, if you're watching us live, let us know if there's any hiccups in the video or anything.
Yeah. We are running a little low on the frames per second right now. It's I think it's all the cool new graphics.
Yeah.
So just let us know and just know we're trying to give you guys the best show possible, man.
Yeah. We're going to be streamlining all that stuff. So
Yeah.
this tonight's show, I mean, it's pretty much, we're going to be going into defensive personnel groupings. Saw a couple comments last week that we didn't do wide receivers. I'm pretty sure we made it clear during the show that was going to be Kane's duty. Also, this week, he had cornerbacks, and he's going to stick to those. He's going to come on and give us the grades for those two classes. Unfortunately, he won't be joining us tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. I'll let him tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
But just to let you know, Kane's doing fine. Kane himself is good. So outside of that, man, we just got a couple quick hits, and then we're just going to get into these reviews, and then we'll hit your phone calls in the second half.
Yeah.
So I'm ready when you are, Che.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Bobby, take it away, man.
Well, I believe the only quick hit we have noteworthy, and I'm pretty sure everybody here has seen that commercial, is that Coors Light commercial about the Iceman, Tom Flores.
Oh, Hey.
And basically what's going on right now is that Coors Light is trying to help out with a campaign to make sure that our main man, the guy that did it first, that never gets no props, gets that extra boost in there. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm pretty jaded what has happened throughout the last couple of years. So I'm not sure if this is going to help or not. It's all in their minds already, whether they want to choose whether he goes into it or not. But I like the idea of getting that much more support behind him, getting that much more eyes on Tom Flores.
Absolutely, man.
Finding out that he actually was the first. So don't forget it. And, you know, any little bit help, helps, you know. Every little bit helps. And so that's the way I see it as well. Even though it's Coors Light, I'm not really going to drink it, but I will buy it just to have it.
But look, we've had a discussion about this and how disappointing it was when Modelo put out the commercial about all the Hispanic and Latin football players who did it first, and they didn't have our guy Tom Flores up in that bitch because he did everything first. You had Tony Gonzalez. Come on now, bro. That dude doesn't even. I don't even think he knows what salsa is. Get that fucker out of there.
Pretty sure Tony eats paste picante.
Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure he's got
the Tostitos salsa.
No, I'm pretty sure he got Darlene into the ketchup, you know? I'm pretty sure he's like, oh, yeah, this is a good salsa. It's called...
It's called ketchup.
Catsup?
Catsup.
But I'm glad that there's more of a push. Everyone's saying, oh, yeah, it's a guaranteed. It's a shoo-in. I'll say it's a shoo-in when he's in.
Right.
So that's all I got to say.
Well, yeah, man, all the disappointments we've had to endure, right? Come on now. Nothing's a given with the Raiders, man.
We said it last year.
Yeah. And what's even worse is that they keep messing with Tom Flores.
Yeah.
They keep telling him, oh, this is your year. This is your year. Yeah. And instead they give it to Jimmy Johnson of all
Come on,
people,
bro.
Dude.
Jimmy Johnson should be in the Aquanet Hall of Fame.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, dude.
That's exactly.
Hey, Jimmy Johnson is an honorary chola, bro. For all the amount of Aquanet that he's had to take onto his scalp and not have that hair fall off, he's a chola straight out. All that's missing is just the bangs, but that's just me.
He's not a hair bear, but he's got his shit in place.
The bangs and the eyebrows.
Go anywhere, bro. I mean, I could see Jimmy Johnson rocked the hairnet at some point in his lifetime.
Oh, you know he did. You know he worked in the kitchen at one point.
That motherfucker was at the high school. He was in high school. He was in the locker room. He had the Aquanet, and he had the fucking hairnet, and he was holding that bitch behind, and he was underneath the hand dryer like this. He was holding it like that, bro. And then he came out. He still had a little bit. He had the little diamond marks on his hair, but he's like, "It's okay. Let's just put a little water on it. I'm good. I'm good to go."
See, Che just gave everybody
this experience right there.
Che just gave out the Pillagero some of his beauty secrets from the past, yo. Get that retro look going, Pillageros. Bring it back.
Hey, man. Some things just never go out of style.
Exactly. But if anybody wants to, help, there's Coors Light is also passing around a petition as well. So you can go to CoorsLight.com/Iceman.
Hey.
Get more awareness out there because
Absolutely.
It's long overdue that Tom Flores be going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man.
And all this exclusion that he's having to deal with. Stop disrespecting the man. Just let him in already.
Yeah, man.
That's all I have to say about that. Not much to do. Like I said, the Coors Light really isn't the best beer, and you know what? If I'm thirsty, I guess I'll drink it.
Yeah. Hey, but Johnny Lawrence drinks that Banquet, though. Shout out Cobra Kai.
For sure. Yeah, that Banquet beer, man. Hey.
Shout out Cobra Kai.
Strike first, strike hard. No mercy.
That's what that beer says, dog. It says on the label, no mercy on it. Next morning, no mercy.
Let's do one more quick hit. I got another quick hit. Let's do it.
Oh, well, okay. Let's see.
It's official. As of about 7:30 tonight, the Raiders will not be participating in this year's Super Bowl. I know some of you guys still had your hopes up. But the lights are off.
Mathematically,
we've been eliminated.
Mathematically, you're saying there's a chance.
When I learned about imaginary numbers in school, I never thought I'd need to use them. But as a Raiders fan, We tend to use them quite a bit.
Yeah, man.
But let's talk a little bit about that, man. I was completely off of my predictions. The two teams I had going did not. I had a gut feeling the Bucs were actually going to win. But now we got to watch Tom Brady versus the Kansas City Chiefs. If you thought last year was bad, now every Raider fan, inside or outside of the Bay Area, has got to be steaming
right
now.
Yep.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I saw a friend of mine that's like, well, I guess I'm rooting for Tom Brady. And I was like, bro.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, dude.
Don't ever say that.
How hurt are you? Do you remember who was in our division? And all he had to send back was a cricket. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's right, dude. Remember yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm the dude now that's going to be watching the Super Bowl for the commercials.
Yeah.
I'm the dude now that's going to be
Playing disc golf.
playing
During
disc
the
golf
Super Bowl.
during the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I might have a little.
Don't expect us to be on up to date on what happened in the Super Bowl. Just saying.
Well, if we decide to simulcast and do a live stream, it might be kind of fun. Just
That'd be
mess
fun
around.
because it'd just be us cussing out the both of the teams, right? Like just to be like,
I thought you were
fuck
gonna
you, Tom Brady and Mahomes, you suck.
See, I thought you were going to say we're going to get that one little bird that just kind of like dips down into the water and just like goes back up again. And then just dips into the water and back up again. That's just going to be the whole live stream. Meanwhile, we're outside doing something else productive. You know?
Smash that like button if that's something you'd like to see. I know everyone's got to be really salty about the Super Bowl, but if you'd like to listen to us talk shit while the Super Bowl is happening, smash that like button.
Yeah, if you like shit talking, press that like button.
Maybe that's a way to turn this thing around.
Smash that like button if you like shit talking.
We'll have a little Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just some thoughts. The other thing I wanted to say was, and this is controversial, it's a touchy subject. It's not a hot take. It was a few months ago, before the season started. We had talked about the rumors of Tom Brady coming to Las Vegas and Derek Carr being out.
There's a lot of people upset about that too, by the way.
A lot of people upset about that. I just want you guys to know.
All up in our DMs and shit.
The energy was real. Behind the scenes, those talks were actually going on. That was really happening. I'm not going to burn sources, but
No.
it's corroborated by multiple sources. Trust me on this one. We weren't the only ones saying it. But a lot of you guys were like, Tom Brady's washed. He's a product of a system. And look at him now.
No, the sweater was washed.
Yeah.
The sweater was a product of the system that he had set up, and slowly every little piece started falling apart, and that system wasn't there for him no more.
Hey, look, listen. This is all I got to say about.
Hey, Bill, put your sleeves back on, bitch.
All I have to say about that is this. Look, I think it's been proven for years now that, yes, great coaches exist. But if you don't have the right players in place, you're not going to be successful. It doesn't matter if you're fucking mastermind. Like, if you don't have the right players to actually get your system to work, it's not going to happen. Phil Jackson, he had Michael Jordan, he had Kobe and Shaq, okay? That works, right? When you have fucking great talent. But then you go somewhere else and you go and let's say you go to the Knicks and tell them, hey, run the triangle. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro.
You can go to the Knicks and say play basketball. And that's not going to work. So.
Okay. All right. So look, Bill Belichick. Yes, he has a great system, great defensive system, and he's able to put up the great seasons and championships that he has. But he also had the right players in place. Okay. And Tom Brady was one of those players, as much as we hate to say it, right? And I think all of us were looking for him to have a downfall this season, man. We were all looking for him to be like, okay, he left the Patriots, let him go to shit, and then everybody will talk shit about Tom Brady, and he'll just walk away into the sunset, and we'll all be happy. It didn't happen. The motherfucker's in the Super Bowl again with the Bucs, okay? So now... you can't say that shit no more, man. He just proved his worth, right? It's not about the system. And I think a lot of it has to do with if you have a guy that's considered the GOAT, we don't like to consider him that, right? We don't like to say that. I'm never going to put those two together. You're not going to hear me say Tom Brady and the G word together. That's not going to happen. I'm a Raider fan.
You wouldn't even say fucking Tom Brady and Birria.
Yeah.
Keep them separate.
No, he would fuck up Birria. But look, he attracts players, okay? We saw that. Okay. And so when he went to Tampa, it's not like he was going to Tampa by himself with the team that they had in existence. All of a sudden, Gronk comes out of retirement. AB, as soon as his fucking suspension ended, he's over there fucking like, sign me up, coach,
Yeah.
trying to be fucking model citizen, right? Like, people come to play with the greats. That's just what it is. And that's the only reason why we said, like, that's the only reason why we said, let's say, how the hell is Antonio Brown in the Super Bowl? Shake my head. I mean, but you understand why he was trying to get to Tom Brady, right? I mean, I as much as we're angry about that dude playing us the way he did and doing what he did, his plan was to get with the best quarterback that he knew. Mm-hmm. And he finally got that. Mm-hmm. And now he's part of a Super Bowl team.
Yep.
So
followed him to 2 teams.
Yeah, man.
You know. I think the bottom line, the whole thing, I think Henry said it best. Pillaging. With the $5 donation to Super Chat, he says, it's simple as ABC. Anyone but the Chiefs.
Very simple.
ABC.
Cheers. And to answer your question, Silky Slim, I'm not drinking radiator fluid. I'm drinking antifreeze.
Yeah.
Actually,
we ain't gonna get frozen up here.
actually, I'm drinking zero sugar Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Because he's got to get ready for the game.
That's right.
We're always prepared for the game.
I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not a big drinker. I'm not. You catch me at the games, I'm drinking. It doesn't matter if I go 6 months. I could still handle my alcohol. These guys have seen it. I can put them down.
It's true.
But I just don't drink a lot.
He's DD, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm DD. And,
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only white guy. So rolling in a van full of Mexicans from Oakland.
Yeah.
It's
If I was driving that van, we're pulled over immediately.
facts.
If I get behind the wheel of the van, we're getting pulled over. like
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot. Like, we haven't even started it.
Matter of fact, we had Bobby just duck down. He had to sleep in the Weber on the way back from games.
Curled up.
I had to
like
sleep
a
in the
fucking
cooler,
cat.
dog.
You guys wonder why we had that second cooler. Now you know why.
That's right. It's for the feet.
But yeah,
Just trying to get our people back home, bro. That's all.
but I will. God damn it, Bobble, you.
Oh,
farted again.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby Boy's over here. He's a spectator. He's been
ripping.
in the studio, but he's got something going on in the stomach area. Not Bobby, but Bobby's dog. Just
Bobby
to clarify.
boy, he's ripping and rhyming right now, bro.
I like Dylon.
But something I have to admit, I have a weakness for soda. I love soda. I just always have loved soda.
You're Mexican because you're Mexican at heart, bro.
I think
That's
maybe.
why.
I think maybe.
It's all about that coca.
You had soda in the baby bottle, bro.
I bet you my grandma would tell you, mijo, ve y tráeme una Pepsi. I bet you.
When I worked for Target, I did set a record for selling the most Coca-Cola in the district.
Hey, there it is.
The only time I got it recognized for selling more Coke than anybody else. When I was independent, nobody bothered to take notice. But I got free tickets to Giants game for my entire store, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't think the Giants were handing out tickets for that type.
Although when I was independent, I did receive some free Giants tickets for selling Coke. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a special Giants promotion. I have no idea. Anyways.
Oh man, Barry Bonds.
Anyway.
Shout out Barry Bonds. Those weren't PEDs, baby.
So yeah, I'm drinking a what is this? A charged raspberry lemonade Game Fuel. It tastes like death, but I like it. All right, let's get into this because
Let's get into this.
and for the people that hate about us rambling, do you ever listen to sports talk radio? They're on the air for 4 hours. They do nothing but ramble.
Yeah.
I listen to Tom Tolbert most days, and he spends a good 45 minutes talking about beer and donuts.
I mean, if you watch any of the shows that are on ESPN or Fox, Skip and Shannon, or your boy Stephen A. Smith and what's his face, like how many times do they circle back and forth into the same exact topic over and over and over again? Especially Skip. Skip talks about Tom Brady like he's fucking sleeping with him, bro. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He probably is.
So let's transition real quick into these personnel groupings. Let's hit that transition.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, let's start off with you, man. You had the defensive line this week. Let's go.
Oh man, the defensive line.
Yeah, it's a big group, man.
Besides being a big group, it was just a big group of not a whole lot going on. And I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, we all saw it. And as Ches said, the eye test. That's the one thing, you know, we could start spitting out numbers and stats and this and that, but it was just pretty bad looking, man. I mean, when we end up 30th in the league with 21 sacks allowed, that's just, it's horrible. Remember, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. That's it right there, dude. Senator Clay Davis said it best right there. and he's still getting voted in right now. He's still senator. But we have to remember that last year we had a very impressive rush defense. They stopped a lot of that, you know, run play, man. And this year we were getting at least twice the amount of rushes just up the gut, dude, as far as scoring wise, man. And it was terrible, man. We were supposed to have Malik Collins, who was supposed to beef up the defense. And what did he do? He didn't really do anything. Played 12 games, started in 11, 8 solo tackles, 7 assists, and 1 QB hit. And this isn't me trying to fluff up the stats and try to find the best stats. Though those were his stats, period. And so, I mean, I don't know what was going on, honestly, man. A lot of us didn't know what was going on. We had our training camp superstar, Arden Key, thinking that he was going to be so good and showing everybody like, oh, I'm going to, you know, get after the quarterback. He did get after the quarterback, but he was 2-3 yards past the quarterback because he overshot every time.
This is true, man.
It was not pretty, man. That eye test was horrible, dude. Mo Hurst, my boy, the guy who I love the most. I mean, he had way better numbers last year compared to this year, man. I'm not sure if the defensive coordinator thought that he could do a lot more, or if he was just giving him the wrong assignments. But very unimpressive numbers as well. 11 games played, 3 started. 14 solo tackles, 13 assists, half a sack. How the hell do you get half a sack, dude? Half a huevo, bro.
I think that's what he was playing with. Half a sack.
Dude, he must have been playing with half a sack, dude. He was on that Lance Armstrong trip, dude, because there was no power behind that defensive end right there, or defensive tackle. Man. I'm sorry, dude.
Put some respect on his name. At least give him Tupac, bro.
Tupac?
Yeah, Tupac got shot in the nuts, right?
Oh yeah, that's right, dude.
Rest in peace, Tupac, man.
R.I.P., baby. But I mean,
just being honest over here.
Yeah, no, straight out, dude. Our most impressive players were obviously Crosby. We had Farrell and Carl Nassib, dude. We also had our main man, Big Bad Hank, who actually was, you know, doing some stuff out there. Yeah. But besides that, we didn't really have much as far as you know, in the rotation and whatnot, dude. Hank, 27 solo tackles, 21 assists, 1 fumble recovered, 1 tackle for a loss, and 4 QB hits. And we're talking about like some of our supposed to be better players, dude. Crosby, 20 solo tackles, 19 assist tackles, 7 sacks, 1 fumble recovered, 14 tackles for a loss, 13 QB hits. Those are nice, but it'd be a lot better if everybody was doing their job, man.
Well, I mean, not to cut you off, but those numbers would probably be a lot bigger than what he's posting if everybody else was doing their part, right? So if you have the DTs fucking doing some real damage inside, then Max Crosby doesn't have 7 sacks. He has 10, 11, maybe 15 sacks. You know what I mean? Like you're taking attention off of him.
The disappointing stat, Max Crosby missed 8 tackles this season.
Yeah, no, and we saw a lot of those.
Arden Key missed 3. Mo Hurst missed 3. I mean, right there, that's 13 missed tackles on your defensive line.
And probably behind the line of scrimmage, right?
And that's usually where Arden Key was at. He was there on the spot. It looks like he could make something happen, but nothing worked out, dude. It was just total dysfunction, man. And you figured a cat that was there last year that saw all the craziness, the fluidity as far as, you know, who was going to be, you know, calling out plays and this and that. You figured a cat that was there throughout all the bullshit would be, you know, straightening his shit up, man. But nah, dude. All he was out there was just being like Trent Brown, saying, look, I could do all this. through the training camp and I'm a superstar and blah, 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 but nothing ever happened, dude.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hankins, another 8 missed tackles. That's 21 now on your defensive line.
Damn.
And with
That's
all
ridiculous.
the added responsibilities that Max Crosby took on after the Kansas City game,
Yeah.
because that game was wild, man. We definitely showed that we can do something, and Crosby took on a lot more reps. He was out there a lot more, but the productivity wasn't there anymore. Why? Because you're dependent on one cat
Yep.
at all times. And like Ches said, if you don't got nobody up the gut, everybody's running wild.
Yeah.
And you can only do so much as one person, man. So Key, he could have done a whole lot better. Hurst, he could have done a whole lot better. And it seriously hurts my heart to say this about Hurst, but I don't think he's coming back next year. Same thing with Key, man. One of the names that really stood out a lot, and I honestly thought he was like an actual rookie, and turns out he wasn't, was Carl Nassib, man. Nassib had some very impressive numbers as well, man. You're talking about a guy that had, that played 14 games and started in 5, had 17 solo tackles with 11 assist tackles, 2.5 sacks, 1 interception for 23 yards, taking it back, 5 passes defended, 5 tackles for a loss, and 9 QB hits, man.
Yeah.
Tacos for loss.
Dude, that's the best kind of tacos, bro. Besides free tacos. And don't get no free Taco Bell tacos. Those things don't count, man. But
No, you need street tacos, bro. If you're gonna get free tacos, they better be street tacos.
fucking A, bro. You better have a taquero hooking you up
That's
and
it.
saying, here you go.
I've had many a free street taco, man. I'm just saying.
Mr. Blutowski. 0.0.
Oh, man.
That's for the gentleman in the chat that wanted to know how many sacks Arden Key had this year.
Yeah.
No, hey, listen. If you're gonna be like the guy that speaks up on behalf of the entire defensive line, talking about we don't need Davion Clowney, we got plenty of fucking firepower right here. We got it. Like we don't need a Davion Clowney. Don't even go after him. And then you fucking post 0 sacks, bro.
Kendall Vickers.
Way to
Come
back
on,
it up,
homie.
Key.
Come on, homie.
Yeah,
like this
look at Vickers, man. Look at him.
Our backup, Kendall Vickers. Our other backup, Chris Smith.
Come on, man.
They had better numbers alone, dude. Combined, they had more tackles than Arden Key.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross, dude.
How many fucking snaps did they have? I want to know what the snap count was, honestly. Because, I mean, you have the games. I can see that you have the games. But if we were able to see the snap count for these guys, I think it would be even worse because Arden Key was out there for a lot of snaps. He was.
You're looking at, let's see. We're looking at Chris Smith right now, and you got a cat that's been out there a handful of games. He was only out there 26%, 22, 9, 17, 22, 6. So you're talking about a cat that was out there on an average 20% of the snaps, having better numbers than Key. And what were they doing? Did you hear about them? No. Why? They brought their lunch pail. They
That's it,
clocked
man.
in, and they put in the work. Arden Key is like, you know what? I have some faults. Let me make myself that much louder so it sounds like I know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I've done that before in arguments, man. I'll start talking louder when I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, like,
just to make it seem like I
If
know
it
what I'm
sounds
talking
like I
about.
really fucking feel what I'm saying, then people are gonna back off and they're gonna say, "Okay, you know what? Never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right." No, Arden Key, bro, the numbers don't add up, dog. The numbers don't add up, dog. Come on, man. 10 motherfucking tackles in 14 games. How's that work? 2
tackles for a loss, 2 passes defended, 11 QB hits.
That's bullshit, dog.
Nah, dude.
And then look, and then I want to like listen. I was on IG and I see a post from him and he's over there getting into the pool, getting ready to get some work in and stuff like that. Arden, man, look, that shit doesn't matter to us no more. You could post all the videos of yourself like working out and whatever. How about you just go quiet for a little bit?
Yeah.
And if you stay on this fucking team,
Yeah.
you fucking do something? How about you do something?
Yeah.
How about you don't, like Bobby said, run fucking 3 yards past the fucking quarterback and just completely get washed out by the fucking left tackle? How about that? Okay? How about you fucking get a counter move? Because I didn't see a fucking counter move in all those fucking times that you took a fucking a straightaway shot at the quarterback. You're running circles around the quarterback every single fucking time and no counter move. Where's the counter move? Where's the spin back? Where's the fucking, the fucking Reggie White fucking crowbar? Something, dog. You got to put something else into your bag. That's bullshit.
Arden Key plays football like I play Madden. It's like I'm just smashing that A button, and then finally get through and just zoom right past the quarterback like 5 yards. And then switch to the DB in the last minute and pull them off, and then they score 47 yards touchdown.
Come on, bro. Like everybody that you're playing against is in the NFL too, dog. Okay? Everybody is getting paid to play this game too. You think they're just gonna fucking let you skate by? This is in college ball, bro. Like this is in college ball. Okay? Everybody here earns a paycheck, and everybody's gonna fucking say, like, if you're just gonna try to get a straight shot, I know exactly what you want to do. And I'm just going to fucking go with you, dog. And I'm going to push you just enough past the quarterback so that my guy can get his fucking pass off. And we saw that all season long.
To be fair, if I practiced against Sam Young all summer, I'd be feeling pretty good about myself too.
Well, and there you go. There's a better point, right, Kenny? Like, this motherfucker line him up every fucking time against Trent. Right? Because Trent's going to fucking...
Make him work for it.
Trent's going to maul him.
Yep.
So every single time you fucking get murdered at practice, okay, it's going to fucking give you that much more edge on the competition. I guarantee you, you put him against fucking Trent. Trent didn't give up a fucking sack all season. Why? Because he's fucking 6'8", fucking 400 pounds, okay? He's not going to give up a sack. And he's got fucking... he's got some long ass arms.
My question is, did the defense and the offense ever actually scrimmage together?
That's a good question.
Because look at our offense, man. Look at their ranking. Look how well they did this year.
Well, that's right. You would assume that you're practicing against your own teammates. And if you have an offense that's playing as well as the Raiders did this season, obviously turnovers was the worst place that we ranked, but you're talking about points per game, passing yards per game. That tells you that our pass blocking is elite. It's up there in the top 10. Why are our defensive ends, why is our defensive line not getting better? You're going across from some of the best offensive linemen in the league. Doesn't make any damn sense.
Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't make any damn sense unless you're out there fucking around. Unless you're out there you're just having a good time. Oh, I'm on the Raiders. Hey, music's playing. We're fucking dancing around. It's happy, good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's bullshit. Put in some work. And if you're fucking playing against Colton, or you're playing against fucking Trent, then I'm expecting...
You're playing against Hudson?
Yeah, if you're playing against Hud, I'm expecting that you're getting some good work in. Because those are top guys.
Yeah.
Gabe Jackson, those are top guys, man. There's no reason why you shouldn't be improving. How come we're going out and shitting the bed against worthless fucking teams? That's bullshit.
Which is why I stuck to my community college grading system and gave the defense an incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, because we have to remember that press conference. Our defense doesn't practice tackles. Come on. What the hell are you in this for, dude? The football... It's supposed to be about tackling. It's supposed to be about see ball,
get ball.
Yep.
Simple.
That's it. There's nothing else beyond that, dude. So if you're dealing with a guy that doesn't quote unquote believe in tackling during practice, then that means you were already led astray. The ideas that were put in your head are completely fucked. Because now you're being miseducated and you're going on there and
like
thinking
Lauren
that shit's
Hill.
gospel.
Easy there, Lauren Hill. Easy. Kill him softly, Bobby.
Damn, dude, I was almost there, bro.
You know what?
Why'd you jump the gun?
Those boys may not be able to tackle, but hey, they're really good at jumping jacks. You know what I mean? Paul Gunther made sure they're doing some clean burpees out there, bro.
Paul Gunther, That's why, like I said, man, I give the defense an incomplete because there was a whole lot left to be desired out there, man.
Yeah.
With the talent that they did have on there, I understand that the depth wasn't there, but the talent that you had on there, I mean, like I said, they increased Crosby's snaps that much more. He almost got like, I believe he was an average of 90% of the snaps after the Kansas City game. So you figured he would be doing a lot better, but in reality, his productivity just kind of stagnated for a while until the end of the season, when it actually started picking back up again.
Yeah.
So I mean, what the hell was PG teaching these guys, man? I understand, it takes a whole village or whatever, but at the same time, man, I mean, you can't blame the guys that are listening to the leader. If the leader is fucking up, it's not the guys that are following the leader. It's the leader that's messing up. They finally wised up and got rid of his ass.
Yeah.
A little too late, but that's, it is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully, our new DC will be able to actually, make some good use of the talent that we do have on there.
Right.
But there's a whole lot left to be desired, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Well, Shay, you want to pick it up from there? You got linebackers. We'll just work our way back to the defense.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make this quick because your boy has to go use the head. But listen, I got some stats for you guys. Okay, real quick.
We can take a break and come back. You want?
Let's do a break.
Let's
man.
do that.
Let's do a break, just so I can really get into this
All right,
because
That's right.
I'm sweating over here.
And we got a shag rug, and the shag rug's very absorbable, man.
Listen to him with that transition to the break.
Yeah, boy.
We'll be right back, yo.
I'm gonna make it quick. Hell yeah.
Do this.
And we're back.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah. Short break.
You know,
We promise you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for sticking around.
these guys are out of breath, man.
Man, that's I'm overweight.
I had to run to the
I'm
bathroom.
not gonna lie, I'm overweight right now. I gotta get back in shape.
I'm on that strict 1,500 calorie diet right now.
We need. I mean, if you know what I really need to just get a lot of exercise in. If we were going to play disc golf like every single day
Yeah.
and hiking, like I would drop weight
Yeah.
quick.
I think
Quick.
I think the only thing that's helping me out is that I usually bike to work.
That's dope.
And yeah, dude, I get a good little workout, you know, up and down the hills and shit, dude. And
That's what's up, brother.
that I honestly think, dude. I mean, I still have a flat ass, which sucks. Because you figure with all this, you know,
That's not good for bike seats, bro.
No,
bike
it's
seats,
not, dude.
flat asses and bike seats, they don't go well together.
that's why the good thing is I usually go to the shipping department and get all that bubble wrap. and I re-bubble wrap my seat every couple of days. Like,
I thought you were gonna say I wrap it around my butt. I just
Nah,
wrap it
dude.
around the waist, right here, the hips.
I should, yo, for my gluteus minimus, you know.
I'll hit you with that tire sealant. You want?
You gonna hit him with that Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Wait, are we live?
Yeah, we are.
I have a fat
man.
ass.
Hey.
All right.
hey.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
Shay's going to hit you with them linebackers.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so look it, man. This is probably the least desirable crew of this team. Okay, we really
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Salazar with the $24.99 donation in Super Chat.
That's our dog, bro.
He said, basketball's the best cardio. You're preaching to the choir.
Basketball is the best cardio, but it's COVID, bro. I can't be. Look, I'm a physical player. Okay, your boy is the size of most point guards, but I play power forward center. Okay, when I'm out on the courts, and so I gotta put body. I'm gonna put man boo all up on you if I'm playing defense against you, and yeah, man, we just can't do that.
Yeah,
right
and
now,
Chick
man,
can't put
unfortunately.
that.
And
Chick
they
can't put that man boob on the air, bro. He'll just fall in his face.
No, look, right now, at least in my hometown, I don't know what it looks like in your guys' towns, but they took all the hoops off of the courts, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
yeah,
Yep.
like they actually went and unscrewed all the fucking hoops. It's just backboards, bro.
No shit.
So you can't even go out and play,
Bro,
if you wanted to.
You got to use those old school rules, bro, and go get a milk carton.
I know, right?
Knock out the center of it, bro, and just put it up there.
No,
bro.
I had a
Get a KFC bucket, throw it up there, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh, there you go.
my grandfather made us a basketball hoop when we were little. The first basketball hoop that I ever had, was made by my grandfather. He was a bucket. So my uncles used to work at Sunseed, which is like a company that focused on like seeding and crops and all that kind of stuff.
And just to
And
let
they had
you
a
know,
bunch of buckets, bro.
Pillageros, they can't bust you for seeds.
There you go.
But yeah, you were saying?
The more you know. Dun, dun, dun. But that was my first hoop, bro. Made out of a bucket, bro. One of those big white buckets.
Yeah,
That was it, man.
hell
That's
yeah.
why I learned how to play hoop, bro. That was it.
the game-
Dirt ground and everything. Grass floor. We were bouncing basketball off of grass and dirt, man.
The game always has been and always will be.
But we're
about
gonna-
buckets.
We're also gonna
Michael Jordan status, bro.
we're also gonna crack a second chela while we get into this talk. Bobby, I'm gonna let you fill him in.
Oh
On this
yes, I actually got this because I was thinking about our defense and our defensive coordinator. It's called missed connections.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's accurate as fuck. Man.
straight out, dog. I saw this and I was like,
Sad,
Yeah.
sad but true.
it's pretty sad, but that's actually what happened. And this chela's from
You ever respond to the missed connections on Craigslist and just pretend like you were the guy? No?
no way.
No.
Yo,
So
what
you're that guy.
Yeah.
All
what,
right, cool.
what was that shit on Mad TV?
Lowered expectations.
When you said misconnections, that's what I thought of right now. With that fat dude and the chick, they just walk up to like the barbed wire fence,
Right-
and they're just like
right-
looking at the sunset.
Yeah, it fucking looks like, what was it? It looks like East LA, like the river right there.
Yeah.
That was the only good thing about that show, dog.
Oh man.
But here we go. We got misconnections from Morgan Territory Brewing. It is 48 IBUs with 6.5% alcohol by volume. And according...
Volume, Bobby.
Sorry, volume. Sorry. Hey,
Not
bro,
volume,
I'm
bro. That's a
ESL,
whole
bro.
that's a whole nother show, bro. Volume.
It's all right. That's for the crow's nest. Tune in a couple weeks.
Oh man, this is even more of a reason why I even thought of the lowered expectation. He's got them cuddling in a blanket right there.
That's right. And you got a yeast and hop driven beer. Misconnections is our winner East Coast Hazy IPA. I had no idea there was a East Coast Hazy IPA, bro. I always thought hazy was more of a West Coast thing, dude. But the whole reason why I got this is because of this. Check it out. It says it has profiles of pineapple, mango, and soft hop resins.
Yeah,
Well, that's that, that's that whole haziness.
that's there,
why,
man.
That's why I figured that, it was more of a West Coast, man. When they said it was an East Coast, I was like, what the hell is an East Coast, man? Maybe you might be able to help me out with this, chair.
Say that again.
The West Coast and the East Coast.
You know what? So, as far as I understand, like there's a maybe a difference in like the maltiness and the bitters, but there's like a there's like a New England IPA,
Yeah, I heard.
right? And then there's the good old West Coast IPA. So, yeah, man. I mean, I wanna say that it has to do with that, but I'm not an aficionado necessarily in the East Coast IPAs and the New England IPAs. Obviously, I live on the West Coast, so that's what I drink mostly.
I just figured they used like clam chowder in the brewing or something. They threw a couple clams in there, dog.
I think honestly, that the West Coast IPAs tend to be a little hoppier. Obviously, we're into our herbs over here on the West Coast. That goes without saying. So the hoppiness, the flavor of the hops, we're big on that out here. And I think the New England is a little bit more mild in the hops and more focused in the malt and like the color and the flavor profile.
Well,
So-
see, it's because you do got that Lotus, Simcoe, and the Sultana hops. And what's pretty cool is that it actually lists the flavors for the different types of the hops. Where they're saying that the Lotus is more of a key lime and creamsicle flavor. Simcoe would be more of a resin citrus, and the Sultana is a tropical citrus, which
There
is
you
pretty
go.
cool. If you're trying to find out what your beer is going to taste like before you buy it, and they tell you, these certain hops are in there. Now you actually know, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Morgan Territory Brewing, man. Like this is a delicious beer. This is a delicious beer, smooth drinker, and it has some sweetness to it, but not too much. It has that pineapple flavor. It has all those notes that Bobby
tasty.
just mentioned to you. It's tasty. It's a tasty beer, but by no means is it like coming with the kung fu kick. You know what I mean? Like the one we just had that had some kick to it. That was gonna kick you in the face a little bit. But yeah, man. That's
We're going to get back on track in just a second here, guys. We promise. But first, shout out to Silky Slim with the $4.99 donation in Super Chat.
Salud.
He wants to know, how did y'all feel about Derek Carr and his vest? I thought it was bad timing in his part. Look, no offense, Silky, but if we wanted to talk about this, we would have talked about it during Quick Hits. But since you're asking, I'm just going to give you a real quick, bottom line response to that. I'm not even going to turn this over because we all feel the same way.
Yeah.
It was a bit tone deaf. The timing was weird. We already know what his intentions were. His intentions were pure. That's fine. It was a miscommunication. It was weird there for a minute, but it got cleared up. But somebody get this man a black vest with the Raider patch on it.
Yeah,
please.
please.
Thank you.
Some silver and black, Derek Carr. You play for the Raiders, dog.
You said it the best, Silky, in that second part. I thought it was bad timing on his part. All right, that's it. That's enough.
That's
That's
enough.
it.
That's
Bad
enough.
timing, man.
That's
That's it. That's it. That's
yeah.
the wrong time to do that shit.
It was
There,
awkward.
Tom.
It was like
Wait.
showing up to a costume party and the other one in the costume is you. Kind of weirdness.
Yeah,
and
man.
then it's over. So it was fine. Let's not read into it. Okay. we do that around April. That's when we start
There you
reading
go.
into shit.
There you go.
Where there's nothing happening, and we just read into tweets like it's like throwing bones and shit, dude.
Yeah. But for the third time, Che with the linebackers.
Here we go.
Quit stalling, bro.
No, I'm not trying to stall, bro. We're just having a good conversation over here.
It's 'cause-
Quit trying to avoid this ugly piece that we got to dive into.
It's because he was updating his phone, dog. And that's why he had to wait a minute. It's like, fuck. It's like, stats.
No, I knew if I was gonna get into this linebacking crew, I was gonna
Man.
need another Chela to
Yep.
get me through it. So, the break served us well.
I'm just
But
checking the chain.
anyways, look. Okay, we're gonna get into this linebacking crew. I'm gonna hit you with some numbers. I'm gonna hit you guys with some numbers, and I'm gonna ask you which linebacker you think it is. All right,
Cool.
real quick. Okay,
I won't even look at you.
I'm just gonna do one, and then I'll just go through the rest. That would be way too time consuming. But look, okay, overall PFF 67.1. Okay. Games played 12. Games started 12. Interception 1. Pass defenses 4. Forced fumbles 1. Sacks 1. Combined tackles 81. Solo tackles 53. Tackles for loss 3. And 2 QB hits. Who? Name that linebacker.
Perfect.
What? $1.
He's not on the team anymore.
Oh, yeah.
$1.
$1.
It's the price is right?
$1.
I bid $1. That's my answer.
Without looking at the actual stat, like, don't go to the website right now. I'm asking you guys to guess right now, okay? And then somebody said linebacker Nick or Morrow. Okay, so I'm thinking you're saying Kwiatkowski or Nicholas Morrow. And your first one would be right, Nick. ISO Kelly. Nick Kwiatkowski, right? He was our highest rated linebacker as far as PFF goes. 67.1. Okay.
That's the highest rated.
That's the highest rated linebacker
Yeah.
on this team. I'll let you guess right now who was number 2
me.
without stats. Without any stats read to you,
I second that.
who was the second highest rated?
I'm going to say Nick Morrow.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
So Nick Morrow came in at 63.7, but listen real closely, okay? Listen to this stat line. Your boy came in, he played 14 games. 11 of them he started. The dude had 1 interception, 9 pass defenses, 1 forced fumble, 3 sacks. Okay? 78 combined tackles, 62 of those solo, 8 tackles for loss, and 6 QB hits.
Vontae's perfect.
Hey, listen.
I've played this game before. One of the answers is Vontae's perfect.
The answer is in C, bro.
Listen. I mean, his PFF rating may be lower than Nicholas Morrow's, but Nick Kwiatkowski's, but Morrow by all means was the best linebacker on this team.
Yeah.
If you look at the stat sheet, and especially when we were looking later in the season and we saw his gameplay, he really was in there. He was getting the job done, man. I think he impressed a lot of us, a lot of people that were doubting him, that were wondering why we kept him. So I wasn't one of those guys. I was actually one of the guys that was like, if we're going to keep any linebacker, I kind of like Nicholas Morrow. He does more. He offers us more. He can cover. He has some speed. And the 9 pass defenses prove that, right? He gets after the quarterback too. If you send him, okay, let's not forget what scheme we were running for most of the season. If you send him,
Send it.
he will get to the quarterback. That's
Yeah.
proven. 3 sacks, 6 QB hits.
That's a fact.
Okay.
These are
So
facts.
look, man, I think he's proven himself enough to say, like, this is a guy that we want to invest in to see if he can take that next leap. And hopefully, with the new defensive coordinator, right, that will happen. I really, really, Gus Bradley, please take over this defense. Make these guys into the players that we expected them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Make these guys into the players that they're showcasing that they could possibly be. Right? But those were our two highest linebackers, highest ranked linebackers as far as PFF goes.
It's not good enough.
That's not very good at all. Right? 60s. We're talking about 60s, bro.
That's sad.
And everybody else on this team is ranked below them. And some of them ain't even close. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and mention the next name, which I'm sure is on everybody's mind and lips. That is Corey Littleton.
He's going to play better next year.
I agree. Because he fucking can't get worse, bro. There's no way.
I mean, he came on later in the season when things got
did.
simpler. Gunther was gone.
I'm gonna give you a chance to guess his PFF rating.
I want to say 47.7.
Oh shit, bro.
What?
That was close. 47.1.
47.1.
47.1.
I was gonna go 4s all the way.
4,
All the way
4, 4.
straight. 4.
44.4.
Yeah.
Kenny still got you beat.
Damn. By $1.
Bobby's been listening to that Jay-Z album, 444.
Hey,
It's a good album.
It's 47.1 was his rating. Okay. And that wasn't third best on this team at all, unfortunately.
Right.
He got 14 games under his belt. 14 of them started. 0 interceptions. 0 pass defenses. 0 forced fumbles. 0 sacks. 82 combined tackles. 56 solo. 4 for a loss. And 0 QB hits. You have to get better, bro. You have to. Because you didn't play this bad with the Rams. And I understand when the Rams brought you on, you weren't even expected to be as good of a player as you had been for them, right?
Yeah.
But listen, you built yourself up, you built your name up, you got a payday, you came over to the Raiders.
Yep.
I understand the defensive coordinator's coaching was not the best, but this is not acceptable. Not for a guy that's getting paid what you're getting paid. Okay? We need more, man. We need more effort. Look, Bobby was talking about the defensive line, and all I kept hearing was effort. Where's the fucking effort? I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers out showing off their fucking shoe game, showing off their brand new car, showing off their fucking Gucci sweater. But where the fuck is the effort on the field? Where's the effort on the field, dog? You're getting paid fucking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars.
Them burpees are clean, though, bro.
Come on, man.
Burpees are clean, bro. Crisp.
You're getting paid a good amount of money, okay? And some of you guys are out there talking about going after that bag. Well, what are you fucking showcasing for that bag, bro? Because I want to see something on the field. Go ahead, do your thing. Show off what you're doing. Buy buy luxurious things, buy beautiful houses, all that kind of stuff. You're making more money than all of us. I understand that. Okay? You guys got chains and watches and all this kind of shit. But where is the fucking effort on the field? Like, those two have to coincide. You can't just be fucking showing off what you bought with your paycheck and not show the reasons why you earned your paycheck. Because as far as I'm concerned, nobody on this defensive squad has earned that.
Nah. Nope.
Nobody. And you should be telling yourself that too. If you're fucking honest, if you really care about this game and you really care about making this team better, you should be saying, I did not earn this fucking paycheck.
There's nothing wrong with showing off the fruits of your labor, but the key...
Show me your labor.
That's right. The key word is labor.
Come on, homie.
Show me your fruits.
Come on, man.
And
don't show me your fruits. I don't want to see that.
but
I
when
want to see your plums, bro.
but when you guys
one or the other. It's one or the other. I need to see fruits or labor. You didn't mention Corey Littleton's 17 missed tackles, missed 17.2% of his opportunities.
Listen, I didn't even want to get into missed fucking tackles, bro, because we know it was bad this season.
Yeah.
But that's a great point.
To be fair, man, Littleton called himself out. I mean, he had that
He
post.
did.
Yeah.
He did. And I applaud. And look, we all of us here applaud him for that. And you know what? I'm going to go even further. Littleton isn't a guy that's out there fucking showing what he's bought with his fucking fat paycheck that he got from the Raiders. He's not. I think he gets it. I think this guy gets it. And you know why? Because like I said, previous, he was brought onto the Rams. He wasn't expected to be shit. He was supposed to just fill a fucking hole. Okay? He earned his way onto the squad and earned his way into the fucking starting position.
Yeah.
And then he started playing his ass off. And then he earned getting paid what he got paid from the Raiders. He did,
Yeah.
okay, through his play with the Rams. But then he got here and it wasn't there. And so he's been quiet. He understands the criticisms that he has received from the Raider fan base and just the NFL as a whole, right? Mm-hmm. And he's not happy with himself. That's what every motherfucker on this defense should feel like. Every single one of you guys should feel like that. I don't know that there's anybody on this defensive squad that earned a very fucking high PFF rating. And I don't know how many of you guys are actually in the top fucking 30 defensive players in your position.
My question is, how many of them are satisfied with the rating that they got?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, are you serious with the rating that you have, Corey Littleton? Are you serious with the rating that you got?
No, I already know that Corey Littleton isn't. And it's like Madden ratings, right? Like when the new Madden comes out, all the players are always complaining. There's nobody on this team that should be complaining.
Yeah.
Not on this defense.
No.
Well,
Whatever fucking rating you got on Madden, you earned that. Let me just say that. You earned that this season. Because all you have to do is go back and play the tape. Okay? If you're mad because your Madden rating is fucking 62 or fucking 47, you earned that rating. So get your shit together. Like, go out there and showcase that you are better than that rating. Don't complain. Don't talk crap about it online and all this kind of stuff. Like, actually go showcase that you're better than that rating that you got. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
That's all we care about. You know what I mean?
Show me some.
But look, I'm going to go back into these other linebackers that are on the team because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel like those three names that I just mentioned were the only ones that were playing this season. But It wasn't. I was wrong. There was actually some other people that played linebacker for us this season. So the next man up is Raekwon McMillan. We brought him over from Miami. He was known to be a run stopper. Okay. You didn't come over here and do your job, bro. This guy came over here, played 16 games, started 4. 1 pass defense, 1 forced fumble. 27 combined tackles, 17 solo, 1 tackle for loss, and 0 QB hits. Not a whole lot there, but his PFF rating is the lowest on this team, 30.3, which tells me that in a lot of situations you found yourself out of place. Maybe you didn't fill your responsibilities properly. Because I know that kind of stuff goes into play in regards to PFF. So 30.3, dog. Come on. You were touted as a pretty decent linebacker in Miami. Like, what happened? What happened? You came over here.
You came over here. That's
And
what
you
happened.
fucking played the way you played.
Yeah.
Not good, man. Listen, going into some of our rookies, Javen White, he only played 4 games. Obviously 0 starts, 4 combined tackles, 3 solo, 1 tackle for loss. But he has a rating of 47.9. That's higher than you, Raekwon McMillan. How does that happen? A guy that only played 4 games, didn't start any of them, has a higher rating than you. I don't understand that. Tanner Muse, you didn't play a fucking game. We don't even know what we got in you still.
Yeah.
I don't know. But all I know is that if you come back next season
Healthy.
Yep.
you better have at least 25 pounds on you. You at least got to put in the work in the weight room, dog. At least that's the bare minimum, dog. You should be putting in work right now as we speak. You didn't play all season because of injury. That injury isn't still going on. There's no way it could still be going on. I don't remember what the injury was. I think it was a leg injury. You sat out the whole season. You should be in recovery right this second. And you should be hitting the gym, bro. You should be hitting the gym.
Get them Zumba classes rolling, bro.
He needs that Peloton, bro, to be able to, hop back and to be able to stay in there as well. You know what I'm saying?
He needs that mirror. He needs that mirror.
He needs that Peloton, bro.
The Peloton. He just needs to get his ass out there, dog, and just start messing around, dog.
So, look, I'm going to go through these last guys because there's not much to say. Kyle Wilbur, 45.8 PFF rating. A toe injury.
God damn, Bobo.
Again?
Yeah.
He's
Damn,
ripping it.
dude.
He's ripping it.
He's ripping.
Ripping and rhyming. I rhyme and I rip.
Well, every time he farts, you give him another snack, bro.
Stop giving him snacks for those. You can't reward farts, bro.
Wait, I thought that was supposed to help eliminate the farts.
He's calling out, bro. He's calling out for him, bro.
He said, call me if you need someone to talk to.
Stop smashing that like button.
But if you've ever ripped ass through the Pillaging podcast,
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Smash that.
I know I have.
You think that smoke is CGI in our graphics?
That's Bobo.
Hey,
That's Bobo. Bobby Boy. That's
right
he's
across my nose, bro.
bringing that smoke.
That's Bobby Boy and that ass.
Those are them fumes right there.
That ass fume.
Some real fumes. But look. Let's get back to Kyle Wilbur. Kyle Wilbur, 45.8 PFF overall rating. Okay. Played 16 games, 0 starts, no interceptions, no pass defenses, no forced fumbles, no sacks, 12 combined tackles. Excuse me. 7 solo, 0 tackles for loss, 0 QB hits.
0.
Zeros.
0.
Zeros across the board. Your boy Vic Beasley.
Holler at your boy Vic Beasley.
Your boy Vic Beasley.
Big Beasley.
Big Beasley.
Big Beasley.
Big Razors.
Damn, dude, I can't even say that, bro.
PFF rating of 51.6.
Okay, got up in the 50s.
What the hell?
10 games played, 0 started, 0 interceptions, 0 pass defenses, 1 forced fumble, 0 sacks, 3 combined tackles, 2 solos, 1 for a loss, and 0 QB hits.
And didn't have a lot of time. Didn't have a lot of opportunities.
No, he didn't.
One missed tackle, which made up 20%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But listen, man, it's just not good enough, man. From this linebacker squad, it's just not good enough. We don't have the production that is needed. And I know Kane mentioned a couple weeks back about how the defensive line is what kind of dictates the production of the linebackers. But you know what, man? We all watch the games. And you can say that it's the defensive line's fault for not occupying more people or whatever, but I don't... Look, man, I saw plenty of fucking times where the linebackers were just kind of not in the right position. They're not aware enough, and they're just finding themselves getting beaten for no fucking reason other than the fact that they just got beaten. I saw that shit over and over and over again. It had nothing to do with the defensive line. You're talking about the run game? That I can understand. I can understand where the defensive line affects you being better in the run game, but not in the passing game. Not in the passing game, because the offensive line is not coming out to fuck you up in a pass play. It's not happening. Okay?
Question. Do you think the reason why the linebacking group suffered so much was because of a coach that did not believe in bolstering up the linebacking crew.
A coach that did not believe in practicing tackles.
Well, with that too, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, his whole focus is like, we don't need linebackers as long as we focus on the line.
Right.
As long as we focus on safeties and blah, blah, blah. We need help everywhere, period. Do you think it was because of that sort of stupid mentality that kept us away from actually focusing on the linebacking crew, which has been a traditionally a bad setup for the longest time?
Yeah. No, I absolutely think that most of our issues come with our coaching. Okay? If your team plays as bad as our team has for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
there's no excuse. At least experience should at least make you a little better the following season.
Yeah.
Did we see that? No. We didn't see any growth, bro. Like, we didn't see any growth in any of these players.
I think anytime you go into a game and you've installed 35 defensive plays, 20 of which were not practiced during the week,
Exactly.
everybody's going to be out of position.
True.
You know, so I'm going to bottom line that when I get to my group, but that we're seeing that trend, right? At every single level of the defense, you have missed tackles, guys out of place, missed opportunities, low ratings, scheme. There's a lot of talent on this team. LaMarcus Joyner brought talent to this team. Corey Littleton brings talent to this team. Nick Kwiatkowski brings talent to this team.
Yeah.
Bo Hurst is a talented young player. Max Crosby, we know he has talent. Jonathan Hankins can plug the middle. These guys can get the job done. Jeff Heath brings a lot of talent. I'm going to talk about Jeff Heath when I get into it, but there's a lot of talent on this team that's just completely out of place and confused. They don't know what their fucking job is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I think that's overall, when you look at the defense as a whole.
The defense is a hole.
Yeah, it is a gigantic hole. Okay.
That's a big fucking
It's a
donut.
fucking donut hole. The biggest fucking donut hole that Krispy Kreme could fucking create. But listen, when you look at the defense as a whole, that's the only thing you can point to, bro. Like, how can we be bad in so many areas when you brought in motherfuckers to improve those areas? It doesn't make any sense.
And you pay them.
Okay, LaMarcus Joyner came over for the Rams after playing fucking great and came over here, shit the bed.
Yeah.
And we're all like, fuck you, LaMarcus Joyner. You're getting paid all this money. And okay, like effort and all that kind of stuff goes into play, and we all watch the games and we fucking get angry. But I think we're all starting to realize Paul Gunther is the fucking fault of the majority of these guys' downfall, bro. Like you said, how is it that you can fucking practice a certain amount of fucking defensive calls and then you fucking install double, triple that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, dog. Like, what are you doing?
When you bring in veteran talent and they're playing just as good as the undrafted rookie next to them, you just got to look to the sideline at that point. I'm hoping that's the problem. I'm hoping Gus Bradley is the medicine this defense needs. I'm not saying don't upgrade the personnel. Do that. Get after it. Do your due diligence in the offseason. But hopefully with a new defensive coordinator, you know, simplify things, see ball, get ball, Gus Bradley system. You know, he's got some talented young players there in the secondary. Let's make something happen.
Yep.
Let's make something happen.
Yep.
What else we got in linebackers, man?
That's it, man. That's it. We have a couple young cats that didn't really get to fucking touch the field.
Yeah.
They don't matter. Let's be honest. They don't matter.
And hopefully next year they do.
Maybe they do, but that's just not what we're going to talk about today, because I want to know who touched the field. Those are the guys that touched the field, and we already know what we saw on the field was garbage. The PFF rankings showcase that. The fucking numbers showcase that. Nick Kwiatkowski, Nick Morrow, you guys are our highlights, and we still want to see better.
Yeah.
We still want to see better. I want to see better from both of them. I think the good thing, let's look at this. Let's look at this from fucking glass half full. Okay? Let's be optimistic here. The good thing is that we think we have two linebackers on this team that are that can be something. Okay?
Yep.
Nick showcased that he can be that good fucking solid middle linebacker this season. As long as he's healthy, and as long as the rest of the fucking defense is doing their goddamn job, Nick is great as a middle linebacker. Corey Littleton, you have a lot to improve, but I think you're motivated enough to showcase that you're not the dude that you were this season.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. And Nicholas Morrow, you were that undrafted guy that just kind of was able to hang around and earn your spot, and you have the attributes to be a fucking great linebacker. This guy is fast. He can cover. He gets all over the field. We saw if you blitz him, he can get to the fucking quarterback and he can hit him, okay, and get some sacks. I think that's what the Raiders' focus should be. Build these guys up. Get them a coordinator who knows what the fuck he's doing. And then we'll get where we need to be. Obviously, draft somebody if they're there. Bring some new guys in. Bring some new talent in. I don't know if Raekwon McMillan will change. If he'll turn the corner. He was a good run stopper. So maybe he's worth trying to invest in. Vic Beasley, I don't know. I don't know about these two veterans. I don't know.
Which is why I'm actually excited to see Bradley come in. It's like this guy was supposed to be linebacker driven or whatever. It's like, let's see what he can actually contribute to the linebacking crew.
Yeah, so is Jack Del Rio and Ken Orton Jr. I got to cut you guys off. I got to catch up here.
Hey.
Shout out to Silky Slim with the $4.99 donation. This is a little palate cleanser for you guys. He wants to know, Che and Bobby, what's the best beer you've ever had? No rambling, guys. One beer, go.
Oh, man.
Ghost Town Brewing Company, Key Lime Pie Sour.
Ooh, that's a fire beer.
Hey.
That's it.
Hey.
Enough said.
You bring that up often, so that's no bullshit.
Oh, dude, it's no motherfucking bullshit, dude. Get on it.
Slim, you didn't ask me, but I'm going to give you my answer anyways. My favorite beer is, it's going to sound cliche, but Pliny the Elder.
Hey, I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say the same thing.
I was going to give you time to say it looked like you were like,
No, I was going to say Pliny the Elder,
Right.
but you started talking. No, Pliny the Elder for me right now. And you know what? They've released a few more. Russian River has released a few more.
I heard their
I don't-
sours are fire, dude.
Pliny
They
the
have
Elder.
sours?
Just so you guys know, Pliny the Elder for some years was ranked the #1 fucking beer
It's worth the hype.
in the fucking country or in the world,
It
right?
really is worth it.
And then I think after in the past few years, it got passed up. Some other beers got ranked higher, but the Pliny the Elder is legit. You can't go wrong. It's still very limited. Like there's very few places that actually sell it, and if they do sell it, they don't sell very many of them to you.
Yeah, you're limited,
they're
on how
limited,
many you
man.
can buy. I did find a spot over in Central San Jose near downtown. Unlimited Pliny the Elder. Whatever they got on the
Ooh,
shelf,
hey.
you can buy it. I'm a sucker for piney flavors, whether it's smoke or drink. I like that pine flavor.
Yep.
And Pliny's got it in spades. It's a great beer to drink when you're standing in Oakland on the curb at 5:00 in the morning.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
You know what I
Smash
say
that.
is that
Hell yeah.
I can't drink a piney without thinking of just standing outside
right.
of those gates, dog.
With the sun coming up. And
Ooh,
Yeah,
bro,
that
there's
was great.
nothing like drinking a piney at 6 a.m. I know
6
I
in
sound
the
like an
morning.
alcoholic, but
Man,
Me vale madre, bro.
No, we don't sound we sound like Raider fans.
Yes,
It's not alcoholics. It's
Yes.
Raider fans. It's
Kinda-
committed Raider fans.
connoisseurs.
Shout out to fellow content creator Sonjoku.
Hey.
And I hope I'm saying that right, man. With the $5 donation and super chat.
Salute.
He wants to know, sorry, just got home. Any chance we have the right players already? Gunther truly sucked. Got young talent, possibly Tanner Muse. I think we've already answered that question, son. So you can check the replay on that because I don't want to reset the whole thing. And I'm probably going to touch on it again here in my segment. But I just long story short, I think you're onto something.
Let me just comment about Tanner Muse. We don't know, bro. Tanner Muse is a fucking mystery because the motherfucker didn't play a single snap.
I don't have my hopes up on Tanner Muse. I've seen the experiments with hybrid players in this defense, and lightweight. I think Jonathan Abram is one of them. Who do we have? That gentleman, he went to the Patriots, didn't do shit.
Melifonwu.
Yeah, Obi Melifonwu. I mean, we've seen this before. So I mean, if he plays it, balls out, great. If he doesn't, that's what I'm expecting. He's going to be good at several things, not great at anything, and we're going to have a hard time getting him on the field. Let's just get back to base defense. Let's get back to basics. Let's get back to fucking tackling people.
Well, there you go, right? If you just draft people for what it is that they do, right? That they do great. Draft motherfuckers that do something great. Then you already know what to expect from them.
Yeah.
And you can plug that into your defense. You get a guy that's like, this guy is a fucking run stopper.
Right now,
Okay.
a guy that can cover and tackle would be a hybrid player in this defense.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Let me get into these safeties, all right? So let's start off right at the top with Jonathan Abram, right? It's the guy that's on everybody's lips when we talk about Raider safeties. Give you the highlights. 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovered, 6 QB hurries, in mind you, 47 blitz attempts, 4 hits on the QB in 47 blitz attempts, and 3 tacos for a loss. The lowlights, QB's had an average rating of 109.2 against him. He allowed 26 completions on 34 targets and 13 missed tackles. And the stat that Kane keeps bringing up, 10 15-yard penalties in 10 games. I think that's the stat. Just garbage. In summary, Abram, he's an enforcer. He's not a coverage back. And based on his college career, where he led his team with 93 tackles his senior year, we knew that already.
Yeah.
The experiment to take a hard hitter and turn him into the captain of a secondary has failed miserably. Abram's penchant to play at 100 on every play is a trait that sounds great on paper, but absolutely regrettable when the yellow laundry starts to fly. In 3 years of college, Abram netted only 2 interceptions, both of which came in his final season. Bringing in Gus Bradley, the Raiders hope to leverage his physicality while boosting his on-field IQ. And I hope to God that making things simple will do that. This is a guy that's prey on simplicity. But he needs somebody to back him up. I'm going to skip ahead here because I think the guy is already on the roster. I think that guy's Jeff Heath. When Jeff Heath came to the team, I was like, who the fuck is Jeff Heath? That was a direct quote from me. I said it immediately after I made that interception on Mahomes. Runs it back, 47 yards, near pick 6. Jeff Heath, I looked at his stats today, his career stats. He played, 7 seasons for the Dallas Cowboys. Solid numbers, man. Guy wasn't a perennial all-pro, Pro Bowler, none of that. Just good, solid, decent numbers consistently every year. 2 picks, 3 picks, 1 pick, passes defense, not a lot of missed tackles, graded out pretty well. I like this guy. I feel like Jeff Heath is something we can build off of in this secondary. I'm excited about that. Jeff Heath had 12 completions on 19 targets allowed. Okay, not the greatest, but a 59.2 QB rating against him. 3 interceptions, 4 passes to defense, and only 1 missed tackle. Obviously, the interceptions skew that QB rating down, right, in a good way. Right. Without those picks, it's probably much higher. But he's like the one member of the secondary that did not allow a QB rating of 100 plus.
Yeah.
So it's something to build on right there, right? Yeah. The 2 picks against Denver. Again, 3 picks, all of which coming against divisional rivals. Stepping up when he needs to step up. And as the motto says, just win, baby. Doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as it gets done. He showed up when he had to. He's going to return to the Raiders in 2021, and I hope to God he takes that starting position away from Eric Harris. Just the way he took passes away from Patrick Mahomes. I give him a grade of a B, a nice solid B. Back to you, Abram. You're going to grade out with a D+. And I wanted to give you an F. But you hit so goddamn hard, and you got a couple interceptions, and we like that over here in the Silver and Black.
Yeah, we do.
I can agree with that.
Listen.
Here's what I have to say about Abram. He's shown that he's a football nerd.
Yeah.
And he could stick his nose up the coach's ass. Mm-hmm. And these are good things, right? Never mind the way I worded it. These are good traits to have as a football player. This guy's, he's a film room junkie apparently. I hope Abram can benefit from this Gus Bradley scheme. Real quick.
I like that.
Shout out to Pete, $5. Jeff Heath and
Pete.
Mayock literally had to coach our secondary week 17. He's worth keeping. I agree. Che, you were going to say something.
I was just going to say this about Abram, okay? Because I know we've been coming down on him hard. But I think what you mentioned is important, man. And that is that this guy coming out of college, we knew what we were getting from him. We knew that he was a hard hitter. He was a dude that was going to be all over the field trying to make tackles, right? He's gonna come up for run plays. He's gonna come up for fucking quarterback sneaks. He's gonna play the line of scrimmage. Okay? He's not the best coverage guy. He's not the guy that's gonna get the interceptions. That's just not his thing. He didn't do it in college. He's not gonna do that now. It's really about how you back that dude up. And look, let's give you an example here. And I'm not trying to make direct comparisons, but Cam Chancellor for Seattle, for the fucking Legion of Boom, what was he known for? He was known for being a dude that played inside the box and fucking brought the bang and fucking played the run and anything inside that, right? He was that guy.
Yeah.
So it's not about fucking like looking at these guys and trying to make them something that they're different. Like Abram likes to do that. So create a defense, build a defensive scheme that makes him fucking valuable inside of it. Mm-hmm. Don't try to make him do something that he doesn't do. Don't try to make him into a fucking coverage safety because he's not going to succeed at that.
And that's where mistakes happen.
That's it, right? If you force him into being a coverage safety, then yeah, we're going to see things that we don't like about the guy.
Yeah.
But if you let him be what he can be, which is the enforcer, a guy that comes up that's almost like a third or fourth fucking linebacker if you're playing in the nickel or whatever, then you got exactly what you fucking paid for, right? And why would you want to fucking, push him to be something that he can't be? Why not just focus on what he's good at? That's all. That's the only thing that I have to say about that. And that's not any kind of defense towards him, because you got to get better, dog. Like the penalties and all that kind of shit, that shit can't fly. That's not going to fly. Mm-hmm. You're going to hurt us. You're going to fucking put us in, you're going to put us in a bad place where we're trying to constantly catch back up. Yeah. If you're doing that kind of shit. You're getting 15, 10, 20-something penalty, 20-something yard penalties. That's not going to work, dog. That's not going to work regardless. It doesn't matter what type of position or play we want from you at safety. It's never going to work. So fix that. But please work with what you got. You know the kind of player you got. You drafted him for those same reasons. Hard-nosed player, fucking loves to make contact, loves to hit people, loves to fucking come up and play the line of scrimmage. So let him play like that. Don't set him up with a fucking defensive scheme that's going to make him try to cover and stay with, people, because he's not going to be good at that, dog. He's just not going to be good at that.
And to all the haters in the chat going, wow, you don't know who Jeff Heath is? No, bro, I don't watch NFC football. I don't watch the Dallas Cowboys. I don't play fantasy football. So stop player shaming me because I don't know every fucking safety in this league, okay? He's on the Raiders. I know him well now. Enough said. LaMarcus Joyner stats, 44 completions allowed on 66 targets.
Yeah.
That's a completion percentage of 54.3%. 7 missed tackles, 21 blitzes, 0.0 hurries, 0 sacks. Allowed a 91.6 QB rating when targeted, and a whopping 458 yards allowed in the air. And he's not the only one allowing over 400 yards in the secondary. Big surprise, I know. It's fair to say Joyner's second year in the Silver Black was an improvement, but not entirely successful. Joyner found himself involved in more plays in 2020 compared to 2019, where he was typically playing from behind in a leaky zone. You saw Joyner getting to the ball a little bit more this year. Late, but not trailing. I'll say that. He didn't play every snap in the safety position. He was mostly designated slot corner. But while Joyner brings leadership and experience into the locker room, he has failed to make a significant impact on the field. I'm giving him a grade of C. Eric Harris, 18 completions on 31 targets. Oh, hold on really quick. Getting a lot of Jeff Heath as a backup safety. Not in this defense.
Those are facts.
When you tell me who can take that starting position over him, and if you tell me Eric Harris, you should just log out right now. He's a starting safety right now in this defense. Those are facts.
Those are facts. And look at Eric Harris. Got a lot of love for the guy. I love where he came from, what he's doing. But he's not a starting safety in this league. Come on now.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Neither of them.
No, we've seen him get burned.
Eric Harris, 18 completions on 31 targets, 418 yards allowed, a 124 QB rating when targeted. That's nearly perfect. 13 missed tackles. all the way in the back. You're the safety. Do I need to look up the Webster definition of safety? Not even as a football player. 13 missed tackles back there, not cutting it. It's revealing that Eric Harris is considered one of the most consistent players in the Raiders' defensive backfield, considering he's anything but consistent. And I was high on you about a year ago. But,
No, we love the story, right? Like, we love where Eric Harris, like I said, where he comes from, the shit that he's overcome to become a fucking NFL starting safety. But no, man.
Yeah.
Let's
stop, okay? Let's stop with the charity. We got to get players that can play.
There has to be a point where we have to stop looking beyond the story and look at the actual stats, man. What are they actually contributing to the end game? Are they actually contributing to the end game? Are they actually making something happen so that we actually can get those W's? Or are they just a feel-good story?
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
We can't have a roster filled with feel-good stories, bro. Come on.
Nah, dude.
Dalen, leave it. My first note here just says leave it. Dalen played in just 9 games and was targeted once this year. I'm giving him an incomplete grade. Not enough to know. Another guy, incomplete, American Ninja Worley, who moved around in this
Hey,
defense.
I love it that you went to my community college grading system, dog. Because I thought you were all super educated and stuff, and I was like, good. I'm glad Kenny's hanging out with me.
Man, I went to UCSC. We were pass, no pass. We were.
That's right. You guys made up your own fucking degrees and shit over there, huh?
We had narrative evaluation. So
Nice.
if you were shit, you were going to hear about it from your professor in a very eloquent way.
I think that's what
In
Arden Key.
detail.
I think that's what Arden Key actually majored in.
Yeah, possibly. But those are overall grades. I think bottom line overall grade for this defense was a D. Just all the way through. Kane's going to come on here. He's going to give you grades next week. I don't expect to hear anything different. And wide receiver grouping, I'm interested to hear what he has to say. But
I give the D line a D plus, if anything.
yeah,
So I mean
Yeah.
that's a little something. But even
D-
then,
little D plus.
but even then, between the regular, minus and regular and plus, in reality, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You're still getting a D.
A 69%.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You're still falling behind.
Sunjoku says, thank you all for another great show. Hey, it ain't over, son. You got to call in. You got to call in for this next segment. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back on the other side. We out. Chill. Peace.
Sound roll 66.
had to do it, didn't you?
Kenny.
Oh, nice. I'm good right now.
You good?
Yeah. Did you get that salsa? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You
dog.
know I fucking did, bro.
There you go.
It's not just about being sponsored, it's about being delicious.
And we're back. Hear that munching going on. No munching on the mics, guys. Pull away. Pull away.
I do, bro. I got a lot of crunch, bro.
Yeah, no, those skins pack a crunch. All right, we're back. Personnel groupings out of the way. All of that's done. We're getting down on this salsa.
Yeah.
The more it sits, the better it get. Now that we've had a chance to like sit with it for a week, I've tried it on eggs. I put it on chicken. It's fire, man. It's just fire. It's not your average table salsa. I'll say that.
No, it's not. It's you know what? I opened up a second tub today because we all went home with like 3 tubs.
Yeah.
Shout out to your boy Sel. Okay, we all went home with 3. So 2 of them sat in my freezer. The other one was in the fridge. We went through that shit in like 2 days. Okay. And then this morning I was like, yo, I gotta crack this new one. So we did. I made breakfast burritos for me, my lady, my baby girl.
Saw that.
And then I was like, you know, we gotta have the salsa. And by the way, Sal, I just want, because I see you in the chat, you just gave us a little donation again. My lady just wanted me to make sure to tell you, dog. She was like, make sure you tell him. That stuff's like crack. That shit is delicious. It's approved by me. So my lady is very happy with salsa. And so are we.
What does mom say?
You know what? I didn't get any testimonials from the rest of the family.
No, but you know what though? The one thing
but we all ate it. There was a reason why it was gone in a couple of days. Okay. It's that good. It is that good, man. And the second tub, I just want to say this because when we were eating it here, I talked about the spice. The second tub I had at home, the spice was kicked up a little bit, and that all has to do with the jalapenos. If your recipe calls for a certain number of jalapenos, some jalapenos are just spicier than others, man.
They're sneaky.
Yeah, and that one had a little bit more kick to it, and I was like, all right, and I'm already halfway through it. So with just breakfast,
and big shout out too, because it's awesome that the salsa can hold in the freezer.
Man, it holds. Yeah. It holds good.
And that's the thing is that because a lot of stuff obviously doesn't hold in the freezer. And that salsa, it's awesome, bro.
Tastes fresh. Yeah, as Sal said, told you it was like crack.
That's right, Sal. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, no, not at all. Highly recommend. Again, salsmexicanrestaurants.com. Get some real good West Coast official West Coast salsa delivered straight to your doorstep.
And let me just say something, guys. A person that's been to the East Coast, and these guys have been to the East Coast. I don't know if you guys went to any Mexican restaurants. You probably were like, no, why would we do that?
We knew better.
My boy who lives in New York, still lives in New York.
Tasty.
He was like, I need to take you to a Mexican restaurant so you can tell me everything that's wrong.
It's all wrong.
And it's all wrong. Okay. So if you live on the East Coast, especially New York, God save your souls, order this fucking salsa to your house right now, because I guarantee you, you're not having a salsa as good as this right now.
Don't cheat yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
And hit up bathkingengraving.com. Get yourself a nice etched bowl to put it in while wearing your One Nation fan wear hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
You got to look good. You got to drink good. You got to eat good.
You got to drink in style. You got to eat in style. You got to dress with style. You know what I mean?
And order now, because Super Bowl is right around the corner. You want to impress your friends? Here's what you do. You take it out of the tub, you put it in a nice bowl, and you tell them you made it yourself.
Sal's not going to get mad. You already paid for it.
Right?
I got one criticism, Sal. I got one thing. Now, I'm not a restaurant owner, so take my advice with a grain of salt. You need bigger tubs.
Yeah.
You need fucking 5 gallon buckets.
You gotta sell bigger sizes than this. That's a fact.
You know what's funny is that
And put a sport top on it so I could just.
hey, Sal, I'm sorry I messed up on this one, but the first one, I chopped up a bunch of carne asada, fried it up on the pan and just dumped the one salsa in there, like one of the salsa tubs just in there.
Yeah.
And just let it marinate. And the flavors, oh, man. So sorry about that. So I will make sure to do that next time. But flavor country. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. And Tycho has a good point. He says, but then you're not sending any customers his way. At the end of the party, you let him know, all right, guys.
I lied.
I can't cook for shit. Your friends already know you can't cook.
me.
Your friends already know you can't cook. Too many guys think they're like a master griller when you really just stand around having great conversations while burning the shit out of a perfectly good piece of meat. Just because you had fun at the barbecue didn't mean it was a good barbecue.
Dude, it sounds like you're talking about that tailgate chorizo, bro. Where everybody was just like damn near burning down the next fucking tailgate.
I was about to say, are you talking about the Pillaging Podcast tailgate?
Chorizo, all sausage in general, it's got to be burnt. It's got to have some crispy bits on it. It's meant to be. But yeah, we nearly set the dark side on fire, bro.
It's all right. They knew what the hell they were doing, bro.
We were this close to losing Lincoln Kennedy last year.
And Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's because Darth Vader was doing those duck lips, bro.
All right, let's get to your calls here. We got the 360. Let's roll.
I call in at halftime of the AFC Championship game, gearing up for what must be, I'd say, number one most unlikable Super Bowl of all time for any Raiders fan.
Facts.
Kenny Che Kane, brother Wasabi, what's up, Pillagers? This is Pete. I opened up with the Super Bowl prediction because it's not looking good for the Bills, which is a temporary fandom that I think a lot of us are sharing this week. And I say that it's a lot worse this year with Brady and the Bucks because at least we got to enjoy the sweet nectar of 49er fan tears last year. This year it's not going to be the same. All right, now let's move on to some more negativity. I've tried really hard to keep it positive these last few weeks with the calls in that I've had about the end of the season, about offensive grades last week, and now it's time to get into the droll part. Overall defense, I give a D, and that's actually very forgiving if you ask me, because there were some bright and shiny flashes here and there, like when they got some good stops. And at the beginning of the year, it didn't look as bad as it really could have been, or as bad as it ended up being, especially, well, God bless it, fucking broken record, the Chiefs game. So we'll just start with positional groupings. D-line F. I've grown, my patience has grown thin with Rod Marinelli. I can't tell you how much I won't forgive the Coach Q firing. Not only that, but it's not working. There's something wrong there. I'm a fan of what Cleve Farrell did this year, and teams figured out what Max Crosby was doing. So obviously that was a big thing, Cleve getting sick, but the amount of pressures he had, yeah, he didn't get home, but I was really pleased with the amount of pressures. He made guys throw the ball away a lot, but after that, it was just a garbage fire. The D-line was just fucking, I can't even. Linebackers, D. Why I say D is because Nick Kwiatkowski, well, no, we'll go C minus. C minus linebackers. Nick Kwiatkowski and Nick Morrow sewed this group. I don't hold Corey Littleton to the fire too bad because obviously he was a pure 3-4 linebacker. And this year into a 4-3 scheme where Paul Gunther didn't really have a scheme. I can't blame him for a lot of his shortcomings. So that's all there is to it. Now, defensive backs. I'm not going to be so harsh on them. I give him a C. I'll just give him a straight up C because very young, also very undisciplined. We need to get rid of LaMarcus Joyner. And the coaching they got, they could have learned more from prison, okay, reading books in the communal library. Okay, they really could have. The coaching was so fucking bad this year, which is exactly why I can't even begin to tell you how undisciplined we look. And when Rod Marinelli came in as the coordinator for the last two games, we made the same mistakes. Like, I don't know who to point the finger to. Did Will Compton have to come out and say what he said? No, not necessarily. It wasn't what you consider classy.
And he continues.
I apologize for calling in twice, fellas. But either way, I'm just going to get to the core of what my call was. The reason why I hold out hope for Gus Bradley, why I hold out hope for some of our free agent signees, is because our coaching was so fucking bad that that's what's going in the garbage can this year. I got 2 going in the garbage can this year. The trash can, whatever of the year. There's no MVP, by the way. There's no fucking MVP. I wanted to give it to Nick Kwiatkowski. I wanted to give the best, re-signee award to Nick Morrow, but I just can't, dude. I don't know what to justify. There is nothing justifiable. Fuck, I lost my train of thought there. But either way, I have good faith that we can actually pick it up this year. I have a feeling that someone coming in with a disciplined system, if we get off a couple salaries, then shit's going to look better. Not saying it's going to light the world on fire. Not saying he's the greatest coach in the whole world. Not saying whatever. But having an actual fucking system where people can actually, be utilized for their strengths, which is something Gunther never did. And my overall, I want to kick him off a roof into a fucking garbage truck. Player of the year this year, Garbage Can Player of the Year this year, where it goes to, it's not John Abram. It's not Damon Arnett because he was an injured youngin and made some dumb mistakes. Why? What the fuck is Malik Collins doing here? That was the biggest head scratcher for me all year. They gave that man a C on his fucking chest, and what did he do? Nothing all year. You can say like, oh, well, mistake here, that's blah, blah, blah. No, Malik Collins, fuck you. Get out of town. I don't want to see your face. Don't associate with the Raiders anymore. Get out of here, man. That's it. All right, y'all. See you on at 7 tonight. Like, my bad for calling in twice. Be good.
It's all right, Pete.
No problem. You had a lot to say. You landed the plane. It was
real
chock
quick
full.
though. What is Malik Collins' contract? What is it? How long is it? I don't even know that we've really gone into those specifics.
10 years, $100 million. No, he had signed a 1 year, $6 million contract.
Okay. Well, then what your boy Pete just makes sense right now.
Yeah. What else is new? Yeah. Right? Mr. Nesty. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 calls here from Juice.
Get that chill out, dog. Don't wait. Why are you choking over there?
Buckle up.
Oh shit.
What's up, nation? It's Juice, Kenny, Kane, Che, and Bubble Bath Bobby. What's really going on, guys?
Yeah.
The fucking Super Bowl's starting to look like it's going to be a lose-lose just like last year.
Yep.
Tom and AB against the Chiefs. Shit. All right, guys. So let's get down to it. Let's talk about the defense and the Reggie Nelson trash can unit of the year. We get an F as a whole as a defense. We were historically bad. The defense did us like Ice Cube did NWA. And let's talk secondary, right?
Not really, because Ice Cube, well, I get the no Vaseline angle, but he left and released a platinum record. I don't see any of our defenders doing that.
I don't want to be a dick, but Eric Harris can go back to selling potato chips. I'm done with that dude.
Oh, man.
Abrams needs a good free safety behind him real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He could, step up closer to the line, he can cover the curl to flat, and that kind of thing. And, I don't pretend to follow college football all crazy or anything like that. So when we drafted him, I looked him up, and every highlight was a highlight of him lighting up a runner, which was cool. I mean, it was cool. He was lighting them up. But it worried me a little bit because there were 0 coverage highlights. None. I couldn't find any. And this was a red flag for me. And what's worse, it should have been a red flag for Gruden and Mayock. So he needs, good off season. He needs good coaching. He needs to put his ego aside and be coachable and learn how to break down to make tackles when he needs it. You can't be Ronnie Lott and lay everybody out every fucking time. Sometimes you just need to make a tackle. So, he needs to learn how to do that stuff and figure it out. And he needs a good free safety behind him to figure all that out. Arnett, that dude just needs to, get healthy, stay healthy, learn how to, tackle without leading with his dome. Every single time he just launches his head out there and it's all bad. He probably got away with it in high school, and then by the time he got to college, nobody corrected him. Nobody told him, dude, you really shouldn't do that anymore. So he just stopped doing that, and I think he'll be all right. We got secondary coaches now. The coordinator's a secondary guy. Should help those guys. We'll see. Hopefully. The linebackers, they were okay. They were the best unit on our defense, I felt. New system should help Littleton, help him get on track. He doesn't have to think so much, whatever. And I respect him because he owned it. After the season, you hear it on the Raider app. They talked to him, on the phone, whatever. He knows he played like shit, and he admitted it. He said so much. So this should help. He should help him out. I like Nick the Quick, or whatever his name is. He was cool, man. Whatever. I liked him. I don't know. I liked him. And I think we should re-sign Morrow, Nick Morrow. Whatever. I'm not going to lose any sleep if we don't, but the linebackers weren't the problem. I don't mind them coming back. The D-line sucked, though. Those guys were terrible.
Yep.
All right. 3 more. Now, these are short. Actually, this one goes on a little bit. Let's go. Because I want to tell you guys that Juice texted me earlier and said that he was drunk when he left these. They sound pretty coherent to me, Juice.
Yeah, man.
If this is you drunk, hey, kudos.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah, yo, I wish I could be juice drunk, dog.
Yeah, I'm
And the next, for the
definitely
most
not.
times getting cut off in a conversation to the Pillaging Podcast goes to Juice. Anyway, guys, I don't know where the fuck I was at. I was talking about the line.
Might be a new category.
These either don't know what to do with Cleve Farrell, or he sucks, or he's injury prone, or all of it. I don't know. But whatever's happening over there's not working. It's not. They can't cut it. We need to fix it. It's a problem over there with Farrell. I don't know. Something needs to happen there. What the hell happened to Mo Hurts? What happened to your boy, Mo Hurts? What happened to him?
I'm sad.
Collins was dog shit. He was supposed to be, he's the key to the whole thing. Well, fuck him. And Crosby needs help. He just needs help over there. And he's got no moves, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's got nothing. All his sacks come from his motor, never stopping. That's it. It's just the play breaks down, he gets a sack. He's got nothing else going. I don't know, guys. When I was in high school, we ran a lot of cover 3 and a little bit of cover 2. And that was in high school. So these professional athletes, they should be able to pick this up quick and be successful. Hopefully, right? We'll see. Having 15 different plays for every scenario is not the business. That's why everyone always looked confused. It was ugly out there. Anyway, guys, dude, I already started my vaccination. I got the first shot already.
All right.
Hey.
Got the second one coming up. I'm going to get back up in that crow's nest.
Yeah.
Really going on. And I don't know. Hope all's well, guys. Keep it sexy, Raider Nation. Bing bong.
Hey, great
Hey.
call. Great call.
That was a great call. And by the way, let us know if there's any side effects, bro. Okay. We need to know about the side effects too. Because your boys, well, me and Kenny, I don't know, I can't speak for Bobby, but me and Kenny, we have the potential. There's the potential for us to be, in the line of people that get vaccinated because of our jobs. We work with kids, things like that. So we're some of the front runners. So let us know what the side effects are, man. Because
yeah,
I've heard about some of them. I'm not interested in getting any of those side effects.
I did get a bag full of lemons. So I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like my COVID, shot or whatever, but
If it didn't have a fucking bag of Epsom salts with it,
bro,
then no.
But you know what I said, dog, you know?
Sale limon.
When life gives you a bag of lemons, you know what I'm saying? make some carne pache, bro.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying, dog? That's my philosophy, dog. When life gives you lemons, dog. But that's just me.
Make ceviche.
Yeah.
When life gives you lemons.
Bobby's about to get his second Vaporub injection. He's going to let you know how it goes. My lady's getting her second shot on Tuesday, so thoughts and prayers to her. She's pretty nervous about it, but the first one was smooth, so she's resilient.
Cool.
I'm sure everything's going to be all right. All right, third call from Juice.
And I didn't get cut off that second time. But if I don't get a nesty for most cutoffs or something like that, I keep hearing Pete and Rue and 303 and WAP and JFB and Gent and all those guys, I'm going to call you up and I'm going to be like, how come you coach them and not me?
How come you coach him but not me?
Oh my God.
We got something lined up for you, Juice. Don't worry about that.
Hey, Juice is making that last minute run for the fucking nasty, bro.
Yep.
Hey, he's not done.
Hey, we warned them.
That's no
We warned them.
disrespect to those guys I listed, by the way. I'm just fucking about too many Firestone Walker 805 cervezas. Have you guys tried those yet? Pretty good. Anyway, now I've called so many times, I'm like Mikey from Swingers. Take my nesty away. Fuck it.
Best serial caller award nominees are Juice.
Hey,
Juice. and juice.
Juice said not all the way drunk, but buzzed and rambling.
Hey,
Haha.
didn't feel like a ramble. Did good. You did good.
I liked it.
Last call of the night, 303 Raider.
Kenny, Che, Kane, Bobby Wasabi. What's up, boys? It's your boy 303, home from chilly Denver, Colorado. Well, man, we watched some crazy football, right? This is a no-win Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Chiefs and the Bucks. Can't believe it, man. The greatest of all time versus the best right now. It's complimentary football, man, that gets you in the Super Bowl. I mean, every year is different, but I mean, if you look at the Bucks defense, they sacked Rodgers 5 times. Josh Allen got sacked 4 times. Tampa Bay's defense gets after you with 4. They got fast linebackers and David and White. They didn't even have 2 of their best safeties, but their corners are good. Anyways, bottom line, man, is our defense is, hate to say it, but, I won't say a long ways away, but, we're a ways away, man, to be able to contend. There's a lot of work that needs to get done, and Gruden and Mayock really need to step their fucking game up. And what are you going to say, man? Mahomes and these guys they're as good as it gets. I think they pull it off, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes for Raider Nation, man. Hopefully you guys are well. What's an enjoyable Super Bowl? Tampa Bay wins. I just don't see it happening. But anyways, man, long off season. Hopefully we hit on free agency and the draft because we're going to need everything and all of our players to get better. With that, man, it's 303 and I'm out.
Yeah, fuck me, man. I was saying the whole time, KC doesn't have that pass rush that got him there last year, and look, it showed up in spades tonight. So who knows, man? I think the Bucks are a more well-rounded team. Tom, obviously, with the experience. I got to lean Buccaneers on this one. Not happy about either pick. Not going to talk about the Super Bowl anymore until we talk shit about it for 3.5 hours and watch the commercials with you guys live here on the Pillaging Podcast. So stay tuned.
Hey, boy.
Yo, I'm about to make a straight out, like a great take right now. Fire take. But Doritos is going to make the best commercial, dog. Doritos, that's it. That's my fire take.
All right, hot take.
My take is Santitas is going to make the best fucking commercial.
All right, I retract my hot take.
$2 only. You got to hit him with that hot take, Trey.
Hot take. Hey, man.
Shout out to Richard Ocampo. He says, you guys are funny as hell. Vaporub cures everything. Go Raiders.
Salud.
Richard mentioned, too, this is his first live show, and he's having a good time.
Really?
So I appreciate that.
Right on.
Hey, man, this is where all the fun happens, dog. There's some jokes on the
Jokes.
jokes. There's some jokes on the podcast version. But you join the live show, you can get some unseen stuff. Okay, this is uncut, the way you like it. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. That's how we kick it over here, man. So thank you for joining us, man.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, and that's it for this week's show. Until next week, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mug. And Pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a production of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. I'm Kenny Stapler, joined as always by
Your boy Che.
And Bobby Wasabi.
and we out here.
Peace.
Like a freight train coming, you're blowing the town. Like a diesel motor, you never shut down.